Okay folks, what we're doing here today is we're trying to figure out why this Leviton DW15S has stopped functioning. The light down here at the bottom is the indicator of on, off, Wi-Fi testing, verification that Wi-Fi is there. In this case, every time you hit the buttons, the lights respond as if it is turning itself on and off, but in reality you never hear the loud relay internally click, which tells me the Wi-Fi low voltage stuff is working, but the high voltage portion that is supposed to be turning on and off isn't functioning as intended. Now, it won't work all the time. Once in a while you might find your light actually activated, but it'll never turn itself back off, it seems. You can reset the unit by killing the breaker. You can wait, 2-3 minutes, turn it back on, and you might get it to work once or twice again after that, and then by the next scheduled cycle it won't work again. So I'm going to dig in and I'm going to show you how to verify and or fix it permanently. I've done it to one other on my property. I had two of these controlling my garage lights, two separate garages, so they would be synced together instead of the old manual clocks. But anyways, let's dig in. First thing I would suggest is take all of these and tighten them up. It makes it easier when you put it back together. It'll make life a little bit easier when you're putting it the internals back in. So button these up. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start to dismantle the switch. There's a decorative cover here. Use your screwdriver and anything small. Unpivots from there, or unclips from here, pivots here. So pretty simple back together when you need it. So there's that part. At this point we'll flip it over. There's 4 screws on the back. They're Phillips #1, so a small tip. Unscrew those and extract them. They're all the same size, length, so you don't have to worry about the wrong one in the wrong hole type thing. There's 2. I was quite surprised how well this worked when I got done, because it looked obvious, but there's a lot of electronics in this little thing. So it was not guaranteed it would repair it, but it did, and it works just fine now, my other one. Okay, so you take out your 4 screws. You can go ahead and, there's 2 clips on this still, right here in the center. Put a little bit of pressure on this to separate it, and push the clip. One side came free. Flip it over, do it again here in the center. Try my test lead a little smaller. There we go. Now, you take this thing, nothing to worry about falling apart or, things going flying. Just take it easy. There's your cover. Nothing fancy. They had a little separator for the back side here that you'll put back when you're done. Like so. Keep that. Now, pull this off. And if we are correct with what's wrong with this one, it'll be probably identical to the other one. We'll open this up. It's on a ribbon cable, nice and simple. Flip it over. And yes, it looks just about as bad as the other one. But if you pay attention right here, this capacitor has a bulge across the top. Alright, now you flip it over, you've got 2 points of connection here and here. A small soldering iron, you'll desolder that, pull that device out. Oh, I forgot to tighten one of those, so it's flopping around and going to make it a little more difficult to go back in, so let's fix that. Alright, now here's the replacement. It's an identical one. There's only one thing you must know about this device. If you know how to solder, easy. This device you must put in with the gray side that's indicated here on the same side. In the picture, or excuse me, on the device, it's up against the relay right here. Right there. So that must end up on that. That is making it correctly polarized, the negative side of it. So you're going to pull that thing out, you're going to shove in the new one, cut off the excess, and resolder the tabs. When you get finished, you want to just make certain that you did not cross over the center, because it is small tabs, and just make sure that you did not accidentally cross over and make the two touch. If you can, make sure of that. After that, in theory, you'll put this back together the reverse way, and it'll come online and work as intended. I have had mine turning on and off 5 days a week, 4 times a day, and I'm going to say about 1.5 years, 2 years, and it finally presented an issue. So once again, it's a pretty simple fix. Replace that capacitor, problem should be solved. Wish you best of luck.